we'll be clobbered here, and I'll apologize for the 12 minutes of silence. I will probably edit that down so that it is super, super fast. It looks like OBS had an update and it decided to default my mic back, and I didn't notice I didn't have any sound bars. So, um, I guess I'll give it a recap for all the things that I've said. Thank you for all the comments and all the new subs. Everybody, welcome. Thank you guys who have been here forever for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I like our little station hopper here that we've got going. Maybe we will make him completely rectangular just for symmetry's sake. We need to get all 6 of these pumps working. It sure looks like. I'm going to install the big battery over here somewhere. This is going to get toggled off to be our backup power, and then we'll put the little battery into our hopper. And we'll keep on keeping on. We need to take care of our hunger. Let's see what we've got. We fixed our battery. So we've got 4 batteries. We should turn you on. Yeah. Don't know why I never noticed that. There's 4 batteries here. Line, Pel feed, cryo stirring, fuel reg, forward rear, MHD, and core purge needs to be an RGH, and ignition. There we go. Missed you initially. Doesn't seem to hurt things much. Okay, everybody looks happy. We're going to kick it over to charge. Let's let that go for a sec, and we'll see about... Aha. You need a bit of conduit right there. Okay. Do I have any? Typically that answer is yes. And right now that answer is no. We can take some out. We'll just let the reactor run for a minute. Did you really just scrap that conduit, Mackenzie? Sure, that was my doing, but... Alright, we'll see. I think there's a bit right there. We'll grab it. For the love of God, please. You look like you're taking the floor out. Please don't do that. Okay. Indeed. Conduit. Uninstall, please. So our battery should be well and fully charged. Yep. Go ahead and deliver. You should be able to do that right now. Yep, that's the stuff. And we'll check on our reactor again. Oop, bit of a debug problem there. No worries. Cancel. Go hit the control panel. Okay. You should be charging. There we go. And I don't see a 4th one on there. Well, let's watch and see if it goes only 2 at a time. Might be some wiring I don't understand there. Because you are... Right, charged, not charged. Charged. And charged. Let's toggle the switch and see what happens here. I could put everybody on a switch if it really felt like it, but I do not. Let's eat while we're working on it. Take care of that problem. Let's come back over here and check. You look like you're backwards. Yeah. Okay. Gonna turn this off. And let's get the battery uninstalled. We'll just flip it over. That might explain why it is incorrect. You say you're charged, though. That's interesting. Yep. Alright. Let's get our battery going. Let's get you installed like that. Just because. Like it when things look the same. Now, maybe we've got some power problems along the way, like right there. Okay. Let's uninstall you. We should sort of endeavor to walk around the ship and trim out all this conduit that's sort of floating about. But I guess it is kind of a handy place to keep it. It's just right where it happens to be. Alright, now, let's try this again. Battery, core purge. Pel feed, cryo, fuel reg, forward rear, for the fuel coils, MHD, and ignition. We'll kick it over to charge, and hopefully we'll see battery number 4. It does not appear so. Okay. I've got some battery-related difficulties, but we've got 3 that are fully charged, so we're okay for power. Maybe this is an in and out problem. You can't be... Well, now you're fully charged. So are you. You're off. Oh, well, I only have 3. Let's go ahead and install you over where I had the small battery. In here? Yeah. Now, where? Like right there. Seems perfect. Let's get that plunked down. We need to find ourselves another nav station. Okay, we don't need to have it right this moment. We'll get this guy installed. There we go. We're looking for power. You're wired in. Awesome. Let's try this one more time. Alright, do not uninstall. Thank you. Battery, core purge. Line feed, cryo stirring, fuel reg, forward rear fuel coils, MHD, and ignition. And I see a 4th battery. That's nice. Alright. Core pressure's coming up. Switch it over to charge. We'll get our last pip. Now we have 4 batteries fully charged in the system. Nice. And a 5th on switch power. Let's go ahead and install you down here. If I go like that, it's a pretty good use of space. I'll need to put some more conduit in. Right, so there's 2 bits there. That's easier. Just put it right. Why can't I put it there? Tell you what, let's go pick it up. Let's come back over and see what's going on. Slowly but surely. Let's try this again. Install. Okay. You seem happy enough about that. Let's get you installed. We'll pull up those couple of bits of conduit because they are no longer needed. And then we'll get your boy here as well. And pick those straight on up. Good. Now we can do the same here. Alright, orders. We want to uninstall just conduit. Make sure you do not uninstall the floor. Feels pretty good. And then we'll have a little 5 stack. That seems alright. Let's give ourselves a check. After an appropriate wait. We need several $1,000,000 and we are currently several $1,000,000 away from registering a ship. So we're just going to have to live with that bad boy. But we've got somebody with a nav station. Got a fair bit of remass for a little bitty ship. 100 kilowatt hours. Plenty of O2, but no heating or cooling. We could stash those in here. Right, we could put a heater right here. And we could put a cooler right here. Don't think we need to. It's 289, but we don't seem to care in our EVA suit. So let's check on our batteries. Yeah, you need some work. Oof. All right. You need some stuff. And there was also up here. There was another EVA battery floating around. That's all right. All right, that's back to hundo. You got a battery on you? You do. We should pick up all of these things. We can take them back, we can sell them. Lucky says panic. Let's inspect that. We looked at this? Yeah. This is ABC just for space. Airway breathing circulation. Let's grab all of these tools. There's our extra EVA suit. That's awesome. Don't remember anything of use in the crate. Never know. 87. No, it's trash. We'll, I don't know, we'll vent it at some point. You guys are completely empty. So that'll be vendor fodder. Laser charger. Now, if I really wanted to, I could install all of those guys, go fill them up. But I kind of don't want to, at least not right now. Let's pick a few things up. We're not going to reorganize much. What am I looking for? 4,000 kilopascals. It's pretty okay with me. There we go. You guys can all go there. We'll take one food, water. That's right, we have a laser torch. I just forget. Okay, so we do need to install you. I think we can install it. We take our corner bin. I think we can uninstall this guy. And we'll move it over to here. And then I'll put the laser torch right here. So let's get these things done. The long-term goal, you know, short of not dying, is to get this guy refit and purchased. So over there, where are you? Install. Right there. Now, I have no idea where the laser torch came from. I must have picked it up. I do not explicitly remember picking it up. I usually make a big deal out of picking it up. Don't know. You're off. Let's give you a restore. And let's check our power. Do you need a battery? Is that what's going on here? Indeed you do. Alright. I wonder how long it takes to charge the battery. Looks like quite a bit. Okay. That's fine. You're 90%. There we go. So I should also, I suppose, take a crate with me. It's strictly a little better storage. I can put them right there in the corner. So you get 9 spaces for 4 if you put things in a crate. There's our second autosave. So I've got, by the time you hear this anyway, I think this is going to be live on Sunday. And last recording session, I recorded a couple of really long ones. I think I'm going to turn one loose on Friday, which is a little out of band for Ostranauts. But I want to see how things go. So we'll do like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, same way as Mech Warrior. Can I restore you? I can. There you go. Now you're looking nice. And alright, I'll go ahead and grab all of you. Let's just throw it back in here. Okay. On the ground you go. What else needs to get out of here? Scrap steel. There's our street food. We're going to hang on to that. Now, you guys have no charge, so you're going to be sold. Angle grinder. I think you need to be fixed. Yes. So let's go ahead and do that. This isn't going to net us a whole bunch of cash, but it will net us some. Let's check your battery. You're 99%. Great. So in you go. You're looking in the charger, 4%. Here, even worse. There we go. Although I don't really need the friction welder anymore because I think, yeah, soldering, cutting, welding. So there's soldering, cutting, and welding right there. We'll hang on to one. In fact, maybe I'll throw them in the crate. That way we've got some backup tools. All right, I want to solder. I want to cut. And I want to weld. This guy should do all of that. I don't need 2 helmets. We'll worry about that later. So solder, cut, weld. Power drill has to stay with us. Needs a battery. So this is going to be... I don't know, you're the 80%, so you're going to go over here. This is going to be my everybody stays with me. I'm hanging on the toothbrush. Why? I don't know. Why not? Spare battery. Okay. This is going to be our keep. This is going to be our go. You stay with me too. Mechanical parts we're just going to drop back on the ship. And then we're going to make... Say we're going to make a beeline for Kalak. We may stretch ourselves and go to the Flotilla. A couple of folks have mentioned that, so it seems like maybe there's some interesting things going on there now. Let's wander through. I don't think there's really anything I want to grab. Okay, so second helmet, we've got a bunch of them now. You're the 80%er. Off we go. I guess we could sell those, but all of those things are going to be small amounts of cash. Alright, everybody looks good there. And every little bit helps, but doesn't help that much when you need millions of dollars. You're going to go there. So here's our cell backpack. I should figure out how to load this guy. And I do not remember how. Storage up inventory, maybe I just don't know. That's okay. What do you say we get underway? So I've got the key down, and I was not able to use the controls. So maybe that's been patched out. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking about doing. It's a long haul. Right there, the Flotilla. I want to see what is going on. So apparently you can dock there without a transponder. Which, you know, seems reasonable for the Flotilla. We're going to get going at a pretty good clip. Now, the last time I went this fast, I smashed into... Oh, I don't remember. I smashed into something. It was unpleasant. Okay, so I need a bedroll, I think. I'm going to let this go forward. We're going to let Mackenzie just restore whatever she can restore. And we'll get our hopper going as in as best shape as we can get it. Yep, you actually don't have to leave the ship. That is perfectly fine. We've got a long ways to go. Let's get our airlock restored. That feels important. We'll be a little bit limited on battery, but that doesn't seem to be a super huge limiting factor, at least in the game so far. And I think we're out of things we can actually affect. That's pretty good. We should take care of our thirst. And we're tired, but I don't think I can do anything about that without having a bed. I could sob quietly. I don't think it's going to help us being tired. It's not necessarily a bad thing to do, Mackenzie, but it isn't going to make us less tired. Okay. Let's hit the nav station and see where we are. I don't think we've come too far. So yeah, I'm hitting the controls now and nothing is happening. You can hear me clacking the keyboard, but no thrust. You can use some things, like you can pop over to docking controls, but at least as of 12:08, you cannot do things like use your thrusters while you're waiting on the. Maybe you can do it from docking controls. We'll try that the next. We'll try that right now. Oh, let's try that again. All right, Mackenzie, if you would please, let's hop back down. We'll be quick about it. You can. You hear it? So from docking controls, you can still use thrusters and whatnot. That's good to know. Bearing and cross are pretty much dead on. Let's get that run up. Uh-oh. See what I did there? Oh! No. Back in, please. Please. That was insane, Mackenzie. Please don't ever do that again. That almost ended our run real quick. Now I will. We need to put a door here. I'm gonna pop out here and pick up all this stuff. Right, you come with me. Jettison, jettison, jettison. Now, what are you? You look like trash. I'm going to go with an in-universe explanation being static charge built up on the outside of the ship is what keeps all this stuff floating about in proximity to the ship, even after we're underway. Okay, so now we can set ourselves to auto and fix some stuff out here, huh? Let's let that happen. Some more trash. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do here. Nope, come on back over here, please. I'm gonna uninstall the jumper cable. Yep, and I'm going to build power conduit. I'm gonna put a bit of conduit right there. Where are you going to do that? No, just come back over here. We've got, like, conduit for days. Why can't you reach that? Feels like you should be able to get it from right where we are. Cancel it. Interesting. I jettisoned it, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's all good. I want to install right there. That's the stuff. Now, let's come on back in. I think we've got to be somewhere. In the vicinity of the flotilla. So yeah, good tip. If you switch over to docking controls, you can still use RCS controls, even if you don't know where you're going. All right, we got a little ways. Let's get all the jumper jacks uninstalled. I think I have enough conduit to accommodate that. Don't know what my category control systems thing is there, but that's all right. That is early access, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. That's okay. Put 2 bits down. Those should be easy installs. Very nice. I'm actually not sure what the jumper jack necessity is in universe, given that it seems to behave exactly the same. But maybe that's for later. We want a door right there. We can get one. Let's bounce ourselves on over to the flotilla and we will call it a day. We're moving at a pretty good clip. Let's get slowed down and everything is still perfect. Near enough anyway. And there's a couple of things we can salvage here, so we can spend a little time over here on the flotilla. See what's what. All right, we are still 150 kilometers out. There's our third autosave of the session. There we go. All right, we should start slowing down a bit. Still 100 kilometers out, but we'll get some of our speed bled off. Bearing across are still really good. Very happy about that. All right, so now let's, yeah, that was pretty good. Just under. We'll hit our prox warning in just a moment, and we should dip back to real time. There it is. And there she blows. Ooh, that sounds like a new music drop there. I don't remember that one. I like it. Alright, let's get on pushed over. Let's go see what's what at the flotilla. I don't remember seeing this one either, but it has been a bit. I'm going to leave this up. I don't know, sure. New music drop again. All right. Let me, I think I want to read this. From the outside, the flotilla looks like an impossible place. A hodgepodge of dead ships welded together at odd angles, entire hulls recognizable and intact, as if a dark star collapsed and sucked half the boneyard into a single doomed point. Inside, it's a twisting warren of corridors leading to cabins of varying, vague, and ever-shifting purpose. Trash and shadows gather in every corner. Figures dart and huddle and lie in heaps. A distinct melange of odors lends the place an air of the tawdry exotic. Food, cigarettes, ozone, urine, perfume. Apparently it all started with a humble salvage pod and a pissed-off spacer. Accounts differ as to whether she was dodging criminals or law enforcement, or simple docking fees. But in any case, she flew her little Ryoka Tu-77A about 3,000 clicks outside of 1036 Ganymede, welded it to the side of a reactor-powered Tetsudo Mina, parked there for good. Her tantrum wouldn't have mattered if it weren't for a clever bit of engineering. She managed to hack together a controller for her RCS package that perfectly mimicked the oblong, years-long orbit of Ganymede. Soon after that, a heavy hitter in the criminal underworld caught wind of a spot outside the prying eyes of Aotimiwa security, moved his outfit on board, and the rest is history. Sordid, bloody, vile history. Now, years on, the flotilla has ripened into a refuge for criminals, thieves, freedom fighters, the insane. It's become a catch-all for anyone who refuses to hack it in the dead-end labor grind Aotimiwa sponsors on Okeleg Station. There are no cops, no docking fees. A scrap trade for whole parts keeps the economy humming, along with a weapons broker, various drug dealers, and the odd humanitarian. Still, despite all this, there's something to admire about the flotilla and the desperate people aboard it. Unlike Keleg, where everyone has their hand in each other's pocket, spacers here are bound by something stronger than a contract. The simple fact is that they share needs that can only be met by relying on one another. They need to eat, they need to sleep, they need to breathe. There's a certain pride to living here and enduring knowledge that despite the fact that you might get stabbed in the liver, at least you won't die wearing an Aotimiwa t-shirt. Nice. Oh, we can grab ourselves a nap, I think. Yep, looks like we can. Scrap kiosk. The flotilla has had an upgrade. Nice. Alright. And this is also, I think, new in 0.8, right? So, wanted, not wanted. You want my ammo, but you don't want my handgun. Alright. You don't want an EVA helmet? Dude. Alright. Let's make sure yeah. It's like I clicked on the background there. Let's check our other bag. I don't think we have anything here we really want to sell. Or that they want to buy. I just want little bits and pieces. Okay. I mean, we might do that. Yeah. Keep my conduit. $90. Alright. We will, look at that. We will explore the flotilla in the next one. I'm going to end the episode here. If you've got any tips or tricks for me, I'd love to hear them. As always, thanks for watching.